everyone, and welcome to this module of the electrician trade. In today's session, we shall learn about the design layout of the control cabinets, assemble control elements, and wiring accessories for the sequential control of 3 motors. As part of this session, you will learn how to draw control and power circuit for the sequential control of 3 motors, mark the layout on the control panel, mount the DIN rail and accessories, wire up the accessories, arrange the wiring by routing, bunching, and tying. Test the control panel for sequential control of 3 motors. For that, the required components and tools are 1 trainee's tool kit, 1 scriber 100 mm, 1 hacksaw frame with blade 300 mm, 1 hand drilling machine 6 mm capacity, 1 HSS drill bit 6 mm and 3 mm, 1 round nose plier 150 mm, 1 crimping tool 200 mm, 1 digital multimeter, 1 mega 500 volts, 3 air brake contactor 4 pole 16 amps 240 volts, 3 thermal overload relay 0 to 15 amps 415 volts, 1 control transformer 415 by 240 volts, 2 timer relay contactor 415 volts, 1 MCB 3 pole 415 volts 16 amps, 1 push button each red and green, 7 indicator lamps with holders, 2 limit switches, 9 fuse base with carrier, 1 MCB 2 pole 4 amps, 1 MCB single pole 2 amps, 2 meters raceways, 10 wire clips, 1 meter DIN rail or Chi channel, 1.5 square mm copper cable 660 volts as required, terminal connectors as required, wire ferrule as required, grommets as required, lug thimble as required, cable binding straps and buttons as required, 10 nylon cable ties, and assorted size bolts and nuts as required. Before beginning the experiment, let us understand the sequential control of 3 motors. The purpose of sequential control is to maintain a predetermined order in which the motors are started or stopped. In this sequential control, we use an on-delay timer that operates automatically without any manual intervention. This eliminates the need for manual operation, making timer control one of the best and easiest methods for achieving automatic sequential control. Develop the control and power circuit for the sequential control of 3 motors. Draw the control and power circuit diagram. In this schematic diagram of the control circuit of sequential control of 3 motors, the symbols L1, L4, L5 and L6 indicate that they are indicating lights. C1 and C2 indicates capacitors. C1, C2 and C3 indicates relay contactors. T1, T2 indicate timer relay. Here, we are using on-delay timer contacts, OLR or the overload relay, to protect the motor from overload currents. By using these components, we are going to build a control circuit for the sequential control of 3 motors. Let us now draw the layout and mark the layout in the control panel. Draw the layout diagram for the sequential control of 3 motors according to the control circuit diagram developed. Select and check the accessories required. Mark the layout inside the control panel by using a steel rule and scriber. Mark and cut the DIN rail and raceways as per the layout. Mark the fixing holes and make the drills inside the control panel to fix the isolator, control transformer, DIN rails and raceways as per marking. Fix the control accessories, raceways and DIN rails using fixing screw. Finally, mark and use drills to make the necessary holes on the front door of the panel for the indicator lamp, push button and wire clips as per marking. Let us wire the control and power circuit for the sequential control of 3 motors. Fix the control accessories like relay contactors, OLR, timers, push buttons, indicating lamps and other accessories on the control panel as per the layout diagram. Measure and cut the cable as per the layout. Insert the ferrule numbers at both ends of the terminals as per the layout. Leave some extra length of wires in the raceways for easy maintenance and repair. Run the wires in the raceways one by one. Avoid the crossover of the wires. To avoid the crossover, the vertical wires can be run followed by a horizontal run. Skin the wire ends and crimp with suitable lugs or thimbles. Connect the power and control circuit's wires as per the circuit diagram. Route the wires in the raceways. Punch and tie the wires in the raceways using cable binding straps and button. Cover the PVC raceways over the wiring. Take necessary care to avoid the crushing of cable when covering the raceways. Make the U-loops of wires in the hinged doors. Bunch and tie the cable in the doors. Fix the wire clips at suitable places to hold the cables in the panel door. U-loop should not disturb the movement and closing of the panel door. Connect the incoming and outgoing terminals as per the diagram and terminal details. Use the grommets to avoid the strain in the cables. Earth the panel, door, control transformer and motors. If multiple earths are used, use common earth terminals and strips. Measure the insulation resistance of the panel. If the IR value is less than 1 megaohm, take suitable remedial action. Set the ULR in accordance with the full load current of the motor. Steps to test the control panel for the sequential control of 3 motors. Verify that the wiring connections for the motors are correct and secure. Check that the wiring diagram matches the actual wiring. Turn on the power to the control panel and ensure that the power supply is within the acceptable range for the motors. First, switch on only the control circuit supply to the control panel. Press the start button to start motor 1 in the default direction. Ensure that the corresponding contactor pick up. Make sure that the relay contactors of motor 2 and 3 get picked up as per the time setting of the timers. You may use a timer or stopwatch to verify the timing. Test the stop buttons to ensure that the motor contactors drop eventually. If the control circuit operation is satisfactory, then turn on the main power supply of the power circuit. Turn on each motor switch one at a time and verify that each motor is turning on and off as expected. Ensure that the motor is operating within its acceptable range of current and voltage. Check the sequence of the motors to make sure they are turning on and off in the correct order. Test the timing of the sequence to ensure that the motors are turning on and off in the correct amount of time. Test the stop buttons to ensure that they are stopping the motors as expected. Finally, repeat the test several times to ensure that the control panel is working reliably. Some examples of automated sequential control of 3 motors are: in a food processing facility, 3 motors are used to drive the various components of a mixing system that blends together different ingredients to create a final product. In a printing press, 3 motors are used to control the paper feed, ink supply, and roller movement during the printing process. In this setup, we have seen how to make the layout of the control panel and then how to connect the control and power circuit for the sequential control of 3 motors and test the sequential operation of these 3 motors. These concepts will serve as a foundation for our understanding of advanced topics in the upcoming sessions. Thank you for your attention and participation. Let us meet again in the next session.